Hey truth seekers, back with another video on revealing the harsh reality of royals, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Hey! Welcome back to our channel. Buckle up and gather round. Here's a little real talk about the royal drama. A superheat exhausted your friendly neighborhood critic here, caused by the heat of your hot take queries. My cows, same thing, if scandal and division are your tipple then strap in. But jiff what you wait for, do subscribe, come on hit Fazy guys, subscribe now. And also subscribe the bell icon. Let's start the video now. Here he is, our boy Mike Tindall, former rugby man and royal by nuptials, pranked the security with who else but Harry. Hey? Not yesterday folks. This takes us all the way back to 2003, a time when Harry was fresh-faced and carefree. He was with his rugby buddy, Ian Balshaw, and the pair thought it would be a bit of fun to catch Harry out while he carried on from Australia during the Rugby World Cup. You know, just to see if the royal bodyguards could catch him. It turns out, they're stupidly fast. Mike and Ian didn't even get one blink before they were halted faster than you can say, "God save the Queen." Now, hold on, I can already hear you thinking, that's old news, hello? Wave, so you thought we were done here? Hell no, this was merely the love-crisped iceberg. Talk a walk with me. Win some motherfuckering free books knowest back when we did too. Meaning, of course it would not look anything close to what the city actually looks like today. The jester prince with a crown of stag has been the lapdog of your dear Meghan Markle. Here we go. I generally avoid making allegations, but, in this case the evidence is about to be stacked higher than he crown jewels. Remember when Harry was just one of the boys and chilling out with Mikey and his crew? Those days are over, folks. After he and Meghan chose to go off in their own direction and say farewell to royal life, well, things have become a bit icy. Look, I'm not suggesting Mike Tindall is going to go all digigigigi on Harry's behind, but there'll definitely be tension fermenting. Imagine then, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, a time for family and celebration. But what do we see? Mike, ever the cool customer, doesn't look too thrilled to bump into some of the Sussex squad outside St. Paul's Cathedral. Nope, he's busy talking to everyone else. Talk about a royal snub. However, this is where it becomes even more interesting. Mike, bless him, even dropped a slight bombshell during a question of sport live at the London Palladium. He quipped, "No, really," he said it, "there are a couple of other royals who might like to take the swing at Harry, that I did, these days." Ouch. Much worse than a polite bite to the ankle. Not to mention his little zinger about the Queen stripping Harry of security. And I won't be spreading much gossip anytime soon, but when the husband of Her Royal Highness granddaughter starts dishing that juice in such quantities, then you know it's about time we paid attention. Now here is the million-dollar question you got people: what are you guys in a tizzy of? Let me lay it out for you. It is not just about Harry and Meghan stepping back from royal life. No, sir. It's the relentless stream of bombshells, sit-downs and tell-alls they've been unleashing on the royal household quicker than you can say Netflix deal. Now, I am all for speaking your truth and living out your best life. But it can be a very thin line between telling your story and putting all the household laundry out for everyone to see. And let's be real, folks. The Sussexes have that laundry they waving around like it was a ticker tape parade. And this is where it all goes downhill. And then on the other, Harry and Meghan are telling us that they are taking every measure to just live their best lives true to themselves, while also exposing a lot of bullshit within an ancient institution. The commoners have just read through the lengthy and tedious suicide note written by their betters, while about 1 zillion photographers stand around him taking pictures of them growling fruitlessly for anyone to be arrested. A vigilante is not operating on public property in front of St. George's Chapel. Well, somewhere in the middle of this royal rumble it is our man Mike Tindall. Frankly, it's a unique position to be in his case. He's not a blue blood himself after all, although his wife is. He is a man of two worlds, with one foot in normal everyday Joel and the other firmly planted in royaldom. And when he shades, people feel the shade. 5 minutes. But here's the thing, folks. It is easy to get sucked up in the drama, take a side, and pick corners. However, we must all remind ourselves, this is family. Oh, so public and rich and privileged, but a family just the same. Thus, what is the big point being made here in this royal ruckus? First of all, it just goes to show that family drama happens, even when you're fancy. However, the more significant lesson is on how powerful words can be. That, when Harry and Meghan made their departure from the firm official, they would also be signing up to spill more beans was almost certainly not something those doling out apologies for the institution anticipated, or anyone else within earshot, or headline grab. All of which means, the consequences are playing out right here and now, including from normally genial Mike Tindall to boot. However, this is where I might diverge from some of you, folks. It is easy to pick the right party and blame, but maybe we should step back a bit. Well, perhaps that's quite a deep-rooted, systemic issue in the monarchy, and society at large. I am not saying Harry and Meghan are saints. After all, Lord knows they have slipped up along the way too. But who could criticize someone for a breath of fresh air when they feel like they are gasping for the next one? This is a painful situation, to be honest, and I don't wish it on anyone going through this pathetic royal mess. But here's what I do know. Throwing punches. It will not change whether they are physical like Mike's prank from years ago, or verbal as now shots fired. If anything, it's going to make a bigger rift between Harry, Meghan, and the rest of the royal family. So, what's the solution? Heck if I know. No, of course not. This all begins with one word: communication. The kind that is not unraveling in tell-all books or primetime, but the old-fashioned encounter, one where you sit down opposite another human being and let it all hang out. And maybe, just maybe, if we all pause for a moment and take a deep breath like chill yo it's fam, some palatable work could be done. Well, who am I to tell the royals how they are supposed to live their best lives? As always, your uber-bourgeois critic. But don't worry, in the meantime you can always count on me to be right here ready to follow all that royal drama. Goodness, we love a royal show after all, lol. So there you have it, folks. Can it really be that Mike Tindall's playful jabs are all behind us, and we have already moved on the Cold War of words era in this royal mess? Look for more bombshells from Harry and Meghan. Is this the end of Mike and company rain-themed shade-throwing? Only time will tell. But, as long as anything is going down in the House of Windsor, you know I'll be here for it, sprinkling a lil tea and my opinions on top. That's what friends are for, right? Tune in to our YouTube channel for all the latest reality TV scoops. Be sure to like, share and subscribe so you never miss another update on all things monarchy. See you next time for some royal content. Bye for now.